Hello students, welcome to our YouTube channel of Vivekananda Academy of Human Excellence. Students, now we will start our new chapter, lesson number 7, Geometry. Okay, see student, here we will start our new chapter, lesson number 7, Geometry. Students, you are familiar with the point, correct? So see, first our point is point. Now what is mean by point? A point is represented by a small dot made by a sharp pencil. It depicts the exact position of an object. It is named by a capital letter of English alphabet. See student, here I have draw so many dots. Is it looking? Okay. So here I have draw so many small dot. So that each dot it represent a point. Okay. So it depicts means it shows the exact position of an object. So here this dot it, how to read it? Point A. Here another point I have drawn, we can say it B, point B. Here we can read C. Here we denoted by D, E, F, G, H. Means for naming we use capital letter of English alphabet A to Z. We can use any capital letter of the English alphabet A to Z to denote the point. Here for example we have shown. Okay, point means what? We can made it or represent by a sharp dot. Okay, next is a line. Look here, the word line refers to a straight line. Means when you say this word line, okay, so it refers to a straight line. It has no end points and can be extended indefinitely in both the direction. Okay, so see here I have drawn two lines. See student, so these are the straight lines. So you have learned in standard third the types of lines. So it is straight, it is not turned in any direction. That's why here I have drawn two lines. These are the straight lines. Okay, if you observe these straight lines, it has no end points. Now if you observe these lines, we indicate arrow. So what is mean by that arrow? It can be extended indefinitely in both the direction. Means it has no end. Okay, so we can be extended indefinitely in both the direction. It is named by a small letter of English alphabet. Look here, here we represent a line by a small letter of English alphabet, line M, or we can denote or name by two capital letters C, A, B. So we can name by a capital letter line AB. Look here student, here I have shown in cloud line AB, or simply we can write it AB by putting the symbol of line. Okay, so we can denote in this way, or we can denote it line BA, or simply we can denote in this way. Here This is the symbol of line. Okay, a line has no definite length. Here, both the direction arrow we denote its mean we can extend it indefinitely in both the direction, and it has no definite length. The arrowheads marked at its ends indicate that it can be extended indefinitely in both the direction. See student, arrow. What is mean by it? It can be extended both the direction indefinitely. Okay, we can draw only a portion of line. We can draw only a portion of line because it can be extended indefinitely both the direction. So when we draw the line, we can be draw its portion only whenever we draw a line in notebook. Okay, infinite lines can be drawn passing through a point. Suppose I have taken here a single point. Now we can draw through this point a infinite line. Infinite line means unlimited. It's uncountable. Okay, so we can draw a infinite lines from a single point. Okay, the edge of table, sides of rectangle are example of line. See, the edge of table, sides of rectangle are example of a line. Okay, next point is line segment. See student, next point is line segment. A part of line is called line segment. Now just you have learned about line. So it's some part. Okay. So some part of line is called line segment. It has two end points. So see student this figure carefully. Then you will understand that it has two endpoints and it cannot be extended further. If we denote arrowhead, it means we can extend it indefinitely. But here a line segment has endpoints, so it cannot be extended further. It has a definite length. Okay, we can measure the length of given line segment. Also, it is named by two capital letters of English alphabet. We can use any capital letter of English alphabet A to Z. Here, it's denoted by letter P and Q. Instead of that, we can use any English alphabet. Means A to Z, we can use any capital letters of English alphabet. Okay, so how to read it? Look here, we read it line segment PQ, or here I have shown. We can write PQ and use the symbol of line segment. Okay, or we can read it line segment QP or by using symbol. In this way, we can denote or read a line segment. The distance between the 2 points P and Q is called the length of PQ. Okay, so here we have draw a line segment, means it has a definite length. So we call the distance between 2 points P and Q is called length of line segment PQ. Now example of line segment is the edges of book or side of blackboard. These are the example of line segment. Listen again student. Line, it can be extended indefinitely, but line segment it cannot be extended. Okay, line has no definite length, but line segment has definite length. We can measure the length of line segment. Okay, now we will see next point, ray. A part of line which extend indefinitely in only one direction. Means you have learned about line. Line, it can be extended both the direction, but ray is a part of line which can be extended indefinitely only in one direction. It's called a ray. Okay, so here we have drawn a figure. Its starting point is called initial point. Now here, for example, here I have drawn a figure of ray. So here O is the initial point. Its starting point is called the initial point. And if you see its other end, okay, it has extend indefinitely. So it has no end point. It has a starting point, but it has no end point. Okay, and it is named by two capital letters of English alphabet. See student, this is a figure of ray. It has a initial point, means starting point, but it has no end point. Arrowhead, what it indicate? It can be extended indefinitely, but ray can be extended indefinitely only in one direction, and it has a starting point. We called it initial point. And how to read it? Here we can read it ray, O, A, or by using symbol of ray we can denote. Okay, so here we have shown in cloud how to read the ray. So just I have told its starting point is called initial point and it has no end point, and it is named by two capital letters of English alphabet. Here also we can use any English alphabet A to Z. Okay. Also it has no definite length because it can be extended indefinitely in one direction, so it has no definite length. In practice, only portion of ray is drawn on the paper. Means as a line also we can draw a portion of line on a paper. In the same way, ray is also only a small portion we can draw on a paper. Okay, the arrowhead on one side indicates that the ray can be extended indefinitely in one direction. Ray has extend only one direction because ray arrowhead on only one side. And what it indicates? It indicates that the ray can be extended indefinitely in one direction. So what are the examples of this ray? A ray of light from the sun or a torch. Okay, so you know that when in dark, if you switch on the torch, so if you observe its ray, have you seen ray? So from torch, so that is its initial point and it extend indefinitely. Okay, so these are the example of ray. Also sun's light, so that ray, sun's ray, it can be comes from the sun and it reach on the ground. Okay, means that distance also so much, means a ray of light, it can be extended indefinitely on one direction. Okay, so here we can learn about point, line segment and ray. Now we will see how to draw a line segment. Okay, so see student, here we will learn how to draw a line segment. For example, see, draw a line segment of length 6 centimeter. So see student, how to draw a line segment. First, take a ruler. Ruler means scale, which we found in our compass box. Okay, then mark a point A. Look here, mark a point A. Now place the ruler so that 0 mark of the ruler lies just about point O. This 0 mark of the ruler, it lies just above the point A. Then mark point B at 6 centimeter. Mark point B at 6 centimeter and then join the point A and B. Okay, in this way you get AB is the required line segment of length 6 centimeter. Once again, see student, first you mark a point A where 0 mark of the ruler. Then mark point B at 6 centimeter and this join the point A and B. You get AB is the required line segment of length 6 centimeter. Okay, in this way you also do practice of drawing a line segment by using a ruler. Okay, now we will solve exercise 1. Okay, so see first question. First question is classify the following as ray, line and line segment. So students, just you have learned about ray, line and line segment. So ray, first figure is of ray. So why it is? Because it has a initial point, means starting point, and another one direction only arrowheads, means it can be extended indefinitely only one direction. So first figure is of ray. Second figure is of line because it has two arrowheads, means it can be extended indefinitely both the direction. So second figure is of line. And third figure is line segment because it has a definite length. In this way, here we classify given figure as ray, line and line segment. Okay, now see second question. Second question, in given figure you have to find how many rays. How many rays do you find in the following figure? Name them also. So if you observe this figure carefully, you came to know that there are total 6 rays. How many rays? 6 rays. Now we will see. Okay, first ray, look here, RS. First ray is RS, means if you consider initial point R, okay, and this means we can write ray RS or RS by using symbol. Second is RT, means here we consider initial point R and T. So we can denote it ray RT or RT by using symbol. Third one is ray ST, means here we consider initial point S and T, it is extended indefinitely. Okay, so we can write it is ray ST or ST by using symbol. Next one is ray TS. Okay, so here T is initial point and another direction we extended further. So we read at ray TS or TS by using symbol of ray. Next one is ray TR. See here T is initial point and other side it extended indefinitely. So we can write it ray tr or tr and symbol of ray. Then next one is ray sr. Here S is initial point and extended other direction. So we can write it as ray SR or SR and symbol of ray. In this way, in this figure, total 6 rays are found, and these are ray RS, ray RT, ray ST, ray TS, ray TR and ray SR. We can denote it also ray RS, ray RT, ray ST, ray TS, ray TR and ray SR. Okay. Next question number 3. Measure the length of following line segments. So first example is we have to measure the length of line segment AB. So students, you have learned how to measure a straight line segment. So here AB is the straight line segment. So you have learned to measure the length of line segment. First, place the edge of ruler showing the centimeters along the line segment AB. Look here. Here we place the edge of ruler showing the centimeters along the line segment AB. Next, adjust 0 mark on the ruler at point A. Okay. Next, read the ruler at point B. The reading of the ruler at point B gives the length of line segment AB. Here the mark on the ruler is 3 centimeter. So length of line segment AB is 3 centimeter. Okay. Next line segment is PQ. So we have to find out length of line segment PQ. So first, place the edge of ruler showing the centimeter along the line segment PQ. Okay. Next, adjust 0 mark on the ruler at point P. Now read the ruler at point Q. Okay, the reading of the ruler at point Q gives the length of line segment PQ. Here the mark on the ruler is 8 centimeter. So length of line segment PQ is equal to 8 centimeter. In this way, here we measure the length of line segment AB as well as length of line segment PQ. Okay, next, draw the line segment of the following lines. Okay, so that also student you have learned how to draw a line segment of given length. Okay, so here we have to draw a line segment of length 6 centimeter. So for that, first we have to place the ruler on a paper. Next, with a pencil, mark a point A as the beginning of the line segment. Then put 0 mark of the ruler at point A and mark another point B against 6 centimeter mark of the ruler, and then draw a line along the edge of the ruler from A to B. So AB is the required line segment of length 6 centimeter. Okay, next is we have to draw line segment of length 5 centimeter. So for that also we have to mark a point X as the beginning of the line segment and put 0 mark of the ruler at point X. Then mark another point Y against the 5 centimeter mark of the ruler. Then draw a line along the edge of the ruler from X to Y. So XY is the required line segment of length 5 centimeter. Okay, next we have to draw a line segment of length 7 centimeter. So here also we have to mark a point X as the beginning of the line segment and put the 0 mark of the ruler at point X. Next, mark another point Y against the 7 centimeter mark of the ruler and then draw a line along the edge of the ruler from X to Y. So XY is the required line segment of length 7 centimeter. Next we have to draw line segment of length 8 centimeter. So for that we have to mark a point C as the beginning of the line segment. Put the 0 mark of the ruler at point C and then mark another point D against the 8 centimeter mark of the ruler. Then draw a line along the edge of the ruler from C to D. So CD is the required line segment of length 8 centimeter. In this way, here we draw a line segment of given length. Understood how to draw the line segment of given length.